Hello children, how are you? Today we are going to start our first topic of writing part of standard 8th, that is about formal letters. So dear children, you might all be knowing that letters are of two types, that is formal as well as informal. Now when do we write formal letters and when are informal letters written? So first of all, informal letters are written to our relatives. It's a casual way of writing. So we write them to our relatives, friends, cousins and all. But formal letters are written to in the schools for school purposes as well as for office purposes or in a company and all. So for writing that formal letters, we need a format to write for that. So in that formal letters, we are going to cover two topics in this formal letters. Our first topic is writing a letter for placing an order. So first of all, I'll explain you about the format for writing a letter for placing order. So when we are writing a letter for placing order, first of all, the sender's address comes on the left side. Then after writing the sender's address, those who is writing the letter, then comes the date. So we've mentioned the date. It is very compulsory to mention the date over here. After writing the date comes the receiver's address. Yes, you write the receivers, those to whom you are writing the letter. Then for this formal letter, the main part which is very compulsory to write, that is the subject. Means what is the subject, what is the purpose for writing the letter, क्यों लिख रहे हैं हम ये letter. Now after mentioning the subject comes the salutation part, means to whom you are writing, sir or madam, you can denote it by that. After writing the salutation, then comes there are 3 paragraphs in this. You have to mention the letter in 3 paragraphs. In that, the first paragraph should include the introductory paragraph about the order for why you are writing the this letter. Then the second paragraph, it's the main paragraph. It's called the main paragraph hota hai. In that you have to include placing order in a tabular form, means for what all things you want and all, that comes in a tabular form. For first mentioning the 1 or 2 sentences over here, and then comes the tabular form, which all items do you want, which brand it is, and how much is the quantity. Then after that, in the third paragraph comes the concluding part. You have to conclude the part in the third paragraph. After completing that, the last, it comes yours faithfully, your name and designation, you have to mention it over there. That is the end of the letter. Now I'd like to explain you this letter with an example over here, so it may be more clear to you all. So in this here it is written it by mistake. This address will come on the left side over here. Color World 15 New Market, Dhaka 1200. आफ्टर राइटिंग दिस इज द सेंडर्स एड्रेस. जैसे मैंने आपको फॉर्मेट में बताया, पहले सेंडर्स एड्रेस विल कम ओवर हियर, देन विल कम द डेट. दैट इज हियर इट इज मेंशन्ड 1st September 2012 as it is a sample letter. You have to write the date when you are writing the letter. After writing the date comes the receiver's address, to whom you are writing the letter. Manager, Sales Division, National Paints Company Limited, 20 Tongi, Gajipur. After writing this receiver's address, the main part is the subject. Why you are writing the letter, क्यों लिख रहे हो, वो subject आपको यहाँ mention करना है. That is order for various paints. Then after that the salutation part comes. Dear sir. Now comes, it follows with the first paragraph, that is the introductory paragraph. In that you have to write down the intro. First you are writing about thank you for your quotation and the price list. We are glad to place our first order with you for the following items. Then comes the second paragraph, that is the main paragraph, in which you are mentioning the tabular form over here. Here are the descriptions, which paint you want, what is the quantity and the weight and the unit price and total amount. Then after mentioning it in a tabular column, for placing order, dear children, the tabular column is very compulsory. Then after that you will continue with that, since the above goods are required immediately as our stock is about to exhaust very soon. We request you to send the goods through your motor van, as the carriage inward is supposed to be borne by you. So after mentioning this main part of the paragraph, then the last you have to conclude the paragraph. In that, how you will start: we shall arrange payments within 10 days to comply with 5 to 10, net 30 terms. Please send all commercial and financial documents along with the goods. We reserve the right to reject the goods if received late. Now after that you end up your letter by writing yours faithfully, Mohammad Tariq, purchase manager, Color World. So now I hope this type of letter of placing order is clear to you all, dear children. So dear children, now first we have completed about the this letter to the for placing the order. After that, now the second part which we are going to learn is about the letter to the editor. If when you are writing the letter to the editor, what will be the format for that, I am going to explain you about that. In that there are not much changes in that. First of all, as you are writing the sender's address over here, how you did it in placing order. Then comes the date. You will write down the date when you are writing the letter. और उसके बाद आएगा रिसीवर्स एड्रेस, जिसको आप लेटर लिख रहे हो, एंड द मेन पार्ट ऑफ राइटिंग अबाउट द सब्जेक्ट कि वाई यू आर राइटिंग दिस लेटर. Then comes the salutation part. So you will mention it with sir or ma'am. Then after that again the three paragraphs are coming over here. That is, first is about the introductory paragraph, highlighting the problem. What is the main problem? Why you are writing the letter to the editor? That you will highlight the problem over here. Then in the second paragraph, that is which is called the main paragraph, in that you have to mention the content of the letter, details, and what are the causes of the problem. What causes are happening, क्या हो रहा है उस प्रॉब्लम की वजह से. And then at the concluding third paragraph, at last you have to write down the solution कि क्या इसका solution हो सकता है, या फिर उसका suggestion क्या आप देना चाहते हैं इस प्रॉब्लम के लिए. That you have to mention in the third paragraph. And at the end of the letter you have to close it with a complimentary close, that is called yours faithfully, and your name you have to mention it over here. I'll show you one example so that the idea about this letter to the editor will be more clear to you all. In that we are writing this letter. The main topic is about a hobby is a leisure time activity for pleasure. It's a very leisure time. बहुत अच्छा टाइम होता है हॉबी, जो आपकी हॉबीज़ है वो कंप्लीट आप कर सकते हो एट टाइम, और बहुत ही हैप्पी फील करते हो आप उस टाइम. दैट टाइम व्हाट हैपन्स, डू यू थिंक इट शुड बी मेड अ पार्ट ऑफ स्कूल करिकुलम. सो दिस हॉबीज़, आपको लगता है कि वो स्कूल करिकुलम में आप उसको ऐड करना चाहते हैं. सो यू हैव टू एक्सप्रेस योर कंसिडर्ड ओपिनियन. दिस ओपिनियन यू हैव टू एक्सप्रेस इन अ लेटर टू द एडिटर ऑफ अ नेशनल डेली. उसको आपको एक्सप्रेस करना है ये लेटर में कि ये प्रॉब्लम है एंड इसका क्या सॉल्यूशन आप निकाल सकते हो. So this is the example how you will start. First you are writing to the editor, the Hindustan Times, Ghaziabad. Then you have to mention the date when you are writing the letter. Then comes the subject, that is about hobby as a part of education. This is the main reason why you are writing the letter. And you will start with the salutation, dear sir. Then here comes following by the 3 paragraphs. First the introduction paragraph will come. In that you are mentioning a hobby is altogether different from occupation. It is taken up not for profit but for pleasure. Means ये खुशी के लिए आप ये हॉबी अपनी हॉबीज रखते हो अपने. देन इट शोज वंस हिडन टैलेंट. अपना टैलेंट दिखाता है वो हॉबी के थ्रू. यू कैन शो योर टैलेंट. एंड द काइंड ऑफ हॉबी वेरीज फ्रॉम पर्सन टू पर्सन. द कॉमन हॉबीज आर गार्डनिंग, फोटोग्राफी एंड स्टैम्प कलेक्टिंग. सो ये इसमें मीन्स कि हर एक पर्सन की अलग अलग हॉबीज़ होती है और विच आर द एग्जाम्पल्स यू आर मैंशनिंग ओवर हियर. देन कम्स द मेन पार्ट of the main paragraph of this. In my opinion, you are mentioning your opinion about that. Every student should be encouraged to pursue one or the other hobby. मतलब if you are taking it as a part of education, तो हर एक students को you can say कि you should have an hobby. So it can be reading or writing also. The youngsters will enjoy doing the activity of their choice and getting recognition. And इस वजह से youngsters जो है वो अपनी hobbies enjoy कर सकते हैं. And then last comes the conclusion part, means what suggestion or you are giving for that. But making hobby a compulsory subject is neither practicable nor in the interest of students. मतलब ये उन लोग ज़रूरी नहीं मानते हैं. सो द स्टूडेंट्स आर ऑलरेडी ओवरलोडेड. वाई उन लोग ज़रूरी नहीं मानते? क्योंकि स्टडीज़ से दे आर ऑलरेडी ओवरलोडेड. सो सिंगिंग, पेंटिंग एंड एक्टिंग शुड बी ऑप्शनल, नॉट अ वाइटल पार्ट ऑफ स्कूल लाइफ. मतलब आप उसको एकदम कंपल्सरी नहीं कर सकते, बट इट कैन बी अ ऑप्शनल पार्ट. Then you will close your letter with a complimentary close, that is yours truly, and you will write your name over here, Railway Road, Ambala. So this way children, you have to write down the letters in your FNB. No need to make any part बनाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. पीछे से at the end of the book पीछे से उल्टा आप start कर सकते हो. I am going to send you the PDF of 3 letters examples for both the topic for placing order as well as for writing a letter to the editor. तो वो 6 letters आपको उल्टे से start करना है notebook में, and you have to complete it in your FNB itself at the last part पीछे से लिख के. So thank you dear children. I hope you might have understood this both format and the examples also. Thank you.